here, let's get you started. Got me started. Why did they get me pissed off? Now I'm about to go NFL and kick this off. You really thought that I was this off? To let anyone in my domain, they need to be taught a serious lesson. Unless you strong as Zeus, there just ain't no use to go up against a madman. You can't win, G. I put you on ice like Richard Kuklinski, so stay away from shadows. When it gets dark, you make one bad move, they won't find your corpse, and the feds won't know where I drop you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Major Level Entertainment. I'm your host and owner of the channel. It's your boy, Big Major. Once again, you know, if I'm doing the show, you know that means my Lakers, your Lakers, our Lakers won last night. You know what I'm talking about? If you're new to the channel, please hit that like button. Excuse me, I'm enjoying my steak right now. Please hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button when you come in, when you're new to the channel. Also hit that notification bell. Every time you see the Lakers win and you see me post a live, please hit that notification bell so you can come in and join in on the action, the fun, the entertainment, the real, the raw, the right. You know what I'm talking about? So, as you all well know, you know what I'm saying, we faced the seemingly unstoppable Spurs last night. Now, this was a game that I was waiting for the most, only because of Wemby. Wemby's, you know, stepping into his own, being more aggressive this year thus far. All talk was centered around him. He's been dominating other teams, other players, other guys, and I wanted to see what he did against a team on the united front and with the streak that we've had thus far. So, unlike everybody else or most other people, including Laker fans, I was not shaken. Not at all, not in the least. But then again, y'all all know Big Major. Y'all know I ain't scared of nobody. What I say all the time, I'm not afraid of anybody. I want the smoke. I don't give a damn who on the court that's on the opposing side. God could be over there. You know what I'm talking about? But if God is shooting the ball, rebounding the ball, stealing the ball, blocking the ball, if he's playing basketball as a regular person and he's subject to missing the shot, he's subject to getting the ball stolen, he's subject to a turnover, and guess what? If we playing against God and all the angels in heaven and they have to go by our rules, I'm betting on the Los Angeles Lakers 10 out of 10 times. We can beat anybody, anytime, anywhere, no matter what. So Wemby comes into town. No exception to the rule. Now, yesterday was a close and tight game. Contrary to, you know, popular belief or opinion, I do not like blowout games. Blowout games offer no competition. People who like blowout games are people who are scared of competition. They just, oh man, I'm glad we beat them by 20. No. No, if every game is a nail biter, I love it because I love the thrill. You know what I'm saying? I'm a daredevil. You understand what I'm talking about? And yesterday's game, these are the type of games that put asses in seats. Yes, people want comfort and comfortability and all of that stuff, but those are the games. Those games don't really bring an exciting element to the game because, you know, people are already talking about the NBA now, how soft it is and how easy it is to score. So, in order for the NBA to be brought back to its prior glory, you have to have more games like this. This game had playoff-like implications. It went all the way down to the wire. Yes, the referees tried to cheat us. They fouled with 0.02 seconds left. You know what I'm talking about? And they know good and goddamn well they didn't have to call that foul. The game was all but over. But they called that foul to try to give Wemby and the Spurs another shot. And guess what? Even with the refs cheating, we took that game. We stole it right from up underneath them. And along with stealing that from right up underneath them, we stole the number 2 seed, ladies and gentlemen. You see it right here. It says Western Conference, 2nd seed. What the fuck did Big Major tell y'all? I said, if we beat these motherfuckers, we was number 3. If we beat these motherfuckers, which were the number 2 seed, we supplant them. Did I not say that? See, I don't want motherfuckers to come on and be like, I knew we was going to beat them. No, everybody doubted. Not me, not I. Not DJ. We knew it was going to be a tough game. That's why we don't say, why you think you never hear us say, oh, it's going to be an easy win? Why you think when people say it's going to be an easy win on Lil Bro channel, he always says, I'm not sure about no easy win. This is the NBA. Any given time, any given place is like just about every other sport. You know what I'm saying? Just because you undefeated, just because you look invincible, you're not. Because all it takes is one time for somebody to knock you off your pedestal. Let's refer to the NFL right quick. My Giants. You know what I'm talking about? It was 9-7 wild card. Excuse me. Going against the 16-0. The 16-0 up to that point, 16-0 New England Patriots with a god playing at quarterback, Tom Brady, who everybody believes is the GOAT in football, the GOAT quarterback. Not my GOAT, but he's everybody else's GOAT. A regular common boy from the South came in and beat God. A 9-7 team beat an 18-0 team in the Super Bowl, and he did it twice. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't give a fuck about your record. I don't care if you're number one. You could have beat everybody, but all it takes is one time. So can't nobody convince me that just because you're number one seed or whatever the case may be, that means that you're going to come in and dominate every single person. All it takes is one time, one person hungry enough to knock you off your high horse. And ladies and gentlemen, we did it in exciting, thrilling fashion. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to everybody that showed up thus far. Let's go ahead and give a shout out to Laker Girl 36. These are people who showed up and left comments earlier in the day. Laker Girl 36, my damn little sister, please go subscribe to Laker Girl 36 right the hell now. You know what I'm talking about? She be having good interviews over there with a lot of people that a lot of people that I know, and very good Laker content, Laker talk. She lets her guests do the talking and she'll interview, ask some questions. Her and her co-host ask questions, and she let people ask questions down in the comments and down in the chats. Please go support little sis. She's doing big things over there at LakerGirl36 at .com. You know what I'm talking about? Go over there and subscribe right now, and you know what I'm saying, show your love and show your face and be supportive of a little sis right now. H motherfucking Davis, my goddamn nephew and sniper over here. One of my most dangerous snipers, Sergeant H motherfucking Davis over here. Major level entertainment, mafia lieutenant. You know what I'm talking about? You're not sergeant, lieutenant. You know what I'm saying? What it do? Share, like, subscribe. Right now, I'm tired of saying it. Never mind. You know what I'm saying? Just do what nephew said, man. I'm not gonna get into it with y'all today. Y'all know what time it is already. You understand what I'm talking about? We're loading for 19 this year, not 18. Notice I said at 19 because y'all know I count the NBL championship at 1948. 19. Y'all can say 18 all you want to, but I said at 19, and that's the way it is. That's the way it's gonna be. Goddamn it. The NBL was still basketball. It was still putting the ball through the hoop. I don't give a fuck that it was 78 years ago or 77 years ago. It still was the end. It still was basketball, National Basketball League, and we won in that inaugural year. And thank you very, very much. Shout out to H. Davis for showing up to the channel. And there he is, my damn brother, the DJ, the guy I was just telling y'all about. You know what I'm saying? He said, what up, what up? Hey, please, look. I know most of y'all are already subscribed over there, or all of y'all are already subscribed over there. But go over there and like and join the channel. The subscription is cool, but join the channel. We got some special things coming up, going on over there on Lakers and 5, ladies and gentlemen. He have the raffle coming up. That's where you give you a chance to win some money. And then he also posed a question. For those who are members of the channel, he posed a question. What will the Lakers record be in 20 games? Normally he would do it in 10 games. You know what I'm saying? You give your record, well, what you think the Lakers will be, in 10 games. But because the 10-game mark is, just about to pass, whatever the case may be, he's doing it for 20 games. I already posted mine. Go over there to the comment section right now on his members only video. Now, this is for members only. Remember, you have to join to become a member. You know what I'm saying? Not subscribers, members only. So if you want these type of perks, get your chance to win some money and get rich like Uncle Major over here, then you might want to go there and join right now. It ain't going to take but a couple seconds. Go there and join, like 5, 6, or 7. You know what I'm saying? It's going to cost a little bit. It ain't going to break the bank. And then come back over here and listen to me. But I'm telling you, I've already put my stake in. I already put my claim in that we're going to be 14-6. And that's just me being realistic. You know I don't believe that in my heart of hearts. My heart of hearts, goddamn it, we're not going to lose another motherfucking game. And with that 20 games coming up. So in my heart of hearts, I say 18-2. I say we don't lose another motherfucking game. I say we win 11 more games in a row. But for all intents and purposes, just to sound more realistic, I'll say we'll realistically lose the 6 games. We have a tough road ahead. 5 road games. We're going to get up into all the games that we have left, and then we're going to go over them each one by one. I did it before earlier in the season where I went over each of the games that LeBron was going to be out, 16 games. Which games will we win? Which games will we lose? Thus far, I haven't been wrong. I've been wrong on one, I think, because I thought we was going to beat the Warriors, but they beat us. But I was right on the Timberwolves, and I was wrong on the Timberwolves again because I thought we, split games. I thought we would beat them one time, then they'll beat us. We beat those motherfuckers twice. You understand what I'm talking about? So we're going to get off into the remaining games we have, and I'll tell you where we'll end up. But over there on Lil Bro's channel, I put my 14-6 down there in the members video chat, the members video comments. So please, if you want a chance to win some money, this is double the money, double the fun. You get the raffle, you can win money off of that, and you can win money off of being right by the time the 20 games has gone through. So please go join Lakers in Fire right now. Go James Cuzzo, you know what I'm saying? AKA Chris, AKA Go James, AKA let me cook this nigga right quick, AKA my cousin on my damn mama's side of the family, AKA the brisket baron of the bayou, AKA Mr. Fuck Around and Find the Hell Out. So many names, so little time. I could do a whole show on how many names Cuzzo got. Just the name of the title of the show would just be called Cuzzo's Names. But y'all don't want to hear that, though. So I'm just going to say it here. Hey, Chris, a.k.a. Goat James, let me cook this nigga right quick. And that's my damn cousin. Always showing up to the channel. I appreciate the love, bro. You already know how he does this around this time. Elaney Brathwaite, up. What's up, Elaney Brathwaite? You know what I'm saying? This is your second time commenting. You're going to mess around and get a damn wrench. And it might just be right goddamn now. Later on, when the show is over with. I can't do it right now. But when I see you in the comments, I can give you that wrench. And then that's when your name turned blue like everybody else's name. So keep supporting the channel, Elaney Brathwaite. I appreciate your support. There he is. Oh, man, to what do I owe the honor? The guy I haven't seen in here in a minute. Sammy the Guy. They call him Sammy the Man up here. But I say Sammy and that guy, ladies and gentlemen. He works both the Crypto.com arena and the Intuit Dome over there in Inglewood, California. And I'm talking about, he said, yo, what's good, Major? Let them haters hate. I love it. Oh, man, you know how he does this one. Oh, I'm really about to put this thing on today because motherfuckers was talking shit. Now, guess what? It's like JC said yesterday on Lil Bro channel. Where are they at? It's crickets and birds chirping, and I love the sound. The best music in the world. It's not the Temptations. It's not Michael Jackson. It's not Boyz II Men. It's not the Jodeci. It's not Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, and DJ Quick, Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z, excuse me. The best music in the world is the silence of haters. I go to sleep to it. I eat to it. Shit to it. Shower to it. Shave to it. Fuck to it. I love the sound of crickets when the haters ain't saying a mother of fucking word. But the minute we lose, 10,000 motherfuckers in the comments, 500 motherfuckers on the panel, all for the right to talk shit because we lost one goddamn game. We could be 81-1. And motherfuckers would be like, yeah, but y'all lost that one. Yeah, motherfucker, it's a game. It's subject to losses and wins. Goddamn. Keep that same energy every goddamn time. What do y'all know about Big Maze? What do y'all know about your family member? What do y'all know about me? I keep the same energy every time. We win, I'm up. We lose, I'm up. I'm just like that. I'm tough. I'm built. I'm Ford. I'm like a Ford truck, built tough. You understand what I'm talking about? I don't give a fuck. My energy stays the same. I don't give a damn. We could be down by 30 points and lose the goddamn game, and I'm gonna be like, yo, in your next game. Y'all need to stop those turnovers, get the free throws up. I'm going to critique the team, but I'm going to move on to the next game because that's another chance to win. It ain't over until we're out of the playoffs. As long as we got a long season going, I'm always going to be on. That's the way it's got to be. And that's why DJ coins me the moniker that he coins me, or the most diehard that he knows, because I don't fold, baby. 10 toes down. Y'all have to get to where I'm at. I told you I'm the Shao Kahn of this shit. I don't fold. Motherfuckers be scared in the middle of the game. Oh, my God. This is the second quarter. We're down by 3 points. Oh, my God. What are we going to do? Nail biting. I'm like, yo, we got 2 whole quarters left. Even when it get down to the fourth quarter, we got 2 minutes left and we down by 8. I'm still like, yeah, we got this. I'm psycho when it comes to this Laker thing. You know what I'm talking about? I'm the diehardest of the diehardest of the diehard. You get me? 10 toes down, baby. Shout out to Sammy the Man. Sammy the Man says, Nick Smith got to get some more burn, though. Yeah, after that game he had the other night, man. And I'm noticing the crowd is sparking him. He's sparking that crowd like no other, man. This kid is special. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? He's a fast point guard. Just got to learn how to slow down with the ball. You know what I'm saying? We know he got handles. We know he's, a spark plug on the scoring side. And then he will try to lock in for defense, but slow the ball down. Slow it down. So, you won't commit a turnover or make some foolish mistake or something like that. But definitely a spark plug. And we are deep this year, ladies and gentlemen. I heard motherfuckers say we didn't have no depth. Oh, baby. We got depth like a motherfucker. We got more depth than Johnny. And Johnny Depp, you know what I'm talking about? And Jack Sparrow, you know what I'm talking about? We got more depth than 20,000 leagues up under the ocean. We got depth. You motherfuckers just don't want to see it because you motherfuckers is haters. That's okay. But like I told DJ this year, I said, man, I'm going to shut up and just let them ball. I'm not going to argue with a motherfucker. I'm not going to debate with nobody. The minute I hear nigga get ready to argue or debate, I'm gone. I'll come back in the cave or I'll come back later. But I'm not about to get into it with nobody, man. I'm in my psychotic winning mental mode. I'm in my psychotic winning mental mode, meaning that Lakers win, I give my take. Lakers lose, I give my take, and I pull back because I know niggas about to argue whether we win or lose. You know what I'm talking about? I do have some cons for the team, but the pros far outweigh the cons. The only cons that I have for the team is limit your turnovers. That's number one. Number two, guard the motherfucking perimeter for the love of Christ Jesus, yo. Like, guard the perimeter. Every team, even if they're not a great three-point shooting team, turns into Steph fucking Curry. That shit is so goddamn annoying. Every time a nigga throw up a shot, I'm like, oh, goddamn, here go this motherfucker again. Somebody who would never do that shit on other teams, to other teams. But when it comes to us, because they know our perimeter is weak. Stop clogging the goddamn paint. Everybody don't need to guard the center. Get out there and guard a three-point shooter of that person's team. Goddamn. Fuck. Let Wemby, let Jokic, let Embiid, let these motherfuckers do what they do, but don't let non-stars beat you. That's the con that I have for the team. That's the only con that I have for the team. And the con for the coaching staff, well, mainly JJ Redick. Play everybody that is playable. Let me say that shit again. Play everybody that is playable. I don't give a fuck if you're the last person on the bench. Everybody should get some goddamn burn. Hey, you hurt today? No, I'm not hurt today, coach. Get your ass out there and get your 5, 6, 7 minutes of playing time. Get everybody acclimated. Here's why. Because later in the season, when motherfuckers start getting injured or taking time off or whatever the case may be, we will want all of our players acclimated to getting ready to come in and fill that slot at a moment's notice. If I'm the coach, I'm playing everybody that's on the goddamn floor. that can get on the floor. Everybody that's on the bench that can get on the floor that's of health and sound mind. I'm playing them. If goddamn it you don't want to play Coloco, then wave that motherfucker and bring up a Drew, a Timmy, center/power forward that can get you rebounds. He can score from the midi. Hell, he can even shoot the three a little bit. He could definitely be a paint presence at 6'10", 6'11". Bring up Drew Timmy. Bring up somebody who's going to be active. Get rid of fucking Kleber and Gabe Vincent this year, goddammit. Hopefully by December. Tired of looking at these motherfuckers sitting on the bench, doing nothing, clapping every time another player scored. Move these motherfuckers out the way, and goddammit, for the love of Christ, go get Vucevic. Say, hey, Bulls, I know Vooch is over there balling right now, but Vooch is 48 years old. Here, take these two young motherfuckers over here. You got a center and a guard. And give me 72-year-old Vucevic. And then you know what happens? DJ said it yesterday, but me and DJ have been saying it all goddamn year when nobody else was saying it, when it wasn't a popular take. Vooch, old or not, spaces the floor. He's showing you this year that last year his numbers was not a fluke. He spaces the floor. You know what that means? That means that Wemby stays down. Yes, Wemby can stay down and get all those rebounds and all those blocks because he can stay down in the paint on defense. DJ pointed out beautifully. Took the words right out of my goddamn mouth. Jokic can get all the rebounds. He stay down there. He stays in the paint on defense. On offense, get your lazy ass out there. And when Vooch is in that corner, or when Vooch is at the top of the key, or when Vooch is on the right hand side of the key, or if he's on the left hand side of the key, or if he's deep in the left pocket, get Vooch, get that ball to Vooch out there. I don't give a fuck how tall or how long your arms is. Vooch, three with that quick release three for a center that's shooting 41 to 43% on the year, ladies and gentlemen. Get Vooch over here. Fuck him being old. Fuck that. That motherfucker is still putting up productivity. Get Vooch over here. He gonna get his goddamn rebounds. He gonna get some motherfucking points, and he damn sure gonna get you 2 or 3 threes per game. And that's a actual fact, ladies and gentlemen. H. Davis says, we ain't never scared. Go James said, Wemby had 19 points. We slowed him up. 3 fouls. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. H. Davis says, you did. Tiffany Ned says, salute, everyone. Happy Thursday. Salute to my little sister, Tiffany Ned. Got to love Tiffany Ned. Tiffany Ned is a Boston Celtics fan on Lakers channel. She always so love and support the Little Bros channel, DJ. She showing love and support to Major Level Entertainment channel. Your big brother over here. You know what? Much love to the queen, Tiffany Ned, because she did not have to be over here. We do not get along our teams, ladies and gentlemen. But that doesn't mean that we don't love all the people that support our shows and our channels. A shout out to the queen and Tiffany Ned. Help go. James is laughing at me. What the hell did I do? Cause y'all got to tell me when I be saying stuff funny, man. I don't know what the hell fly out my mouth. You know I'm crazy, cause we in the same goddamn family. You already know how crazy I get. So you gotta tell me when I'm saying something funny. H. Davis is laughing at me. What the hell I do? What the hell I do? You know what I'm talking about? A Trey all day. A West Stub. He said, salute, Big Major. A West Stub. Trey all day. And my guy, you're a guy. Thank you for showing up to the channel. Made Man says, preach. Made Man, I think you're already a subscriber over here. Why the hell haven't I given you a wrench yet? Oh, man, you got to comment more. Comment more, bro, and I'll get you that wrench. I promise. You know what I'm saying? My word to God. Okay, now that I've caught up to everybody in the comment sections, let me go ahead and get off into why y'all really came over here. Y'all didn't really come over here to hear me rant and rave. Y'all don't like me like that. You know what I'm talking about? Who do I think I am? You know what I'm talking about? Let me go ahead and give a shout out. Get these game stats going. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, your Lakers, my Lakers, our Lakers shot 45% from the field to the Spurs 48%. We got to get those shots up. We got to make our shots, y'all. Especially when you're wide open. We shot 32% from the three to their 39%. Unacceptable. They shot pretty good. We shot pretty bad. Not good. Got to get those 3 points up. We shot 77% from the field, from the free throw. They shot 78%. We got to make our motherfucking free throws. Goddamn, if I'm the coach, after the game, especially if we had a bad free throw shooting night, fuck all the dunks, fuck the layup lines, fuck this, fuck that. Every single person on the team, every person, even if you didn't play that night, get your ass to the line. You're going to shoot up 500 free throws like Kobe used to do. 500 of those motherfuckers after the game and before the game. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't give a fuck if you're the star or the motherfucker selling peanuts on the sideline. Get your ass to that line, and we're going to put up these goddamn free throws, and each player have to make 500 free throws. You have to make 500 free throws. Each player. I'm not fucking kidding. I am not kidding. 500. I don't care how you do it. You could do 500 shots in a row, or you could do 100 here, move on to the next person. 100 there, move. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if it takes 5 hours. But I want everybody putting up 500 free throws, either after or before the game. You can put up 250 now, 250 later. I don't, like the candy, now laters. You know what I'm saying? Save some for now, save some for later. I don't give a fuck how you do it, but I'm tired of the fucking free throw discrepancies. We got to get those free. It's a free throw. Literally a free throw. Nobody's trying to block it. Nobody's trying to steal it from you. Nobody's trying to foul it from you. It's a fucking free throw. You in the goddamn rim out there. The only thing stopping you is your hand-eye coordination from shooting that motherfucker. It's the goddamn. I know it's easier said than done. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not out there on the floor, but I played basketball before. The free throw line is the same damn distance. It's a free throw line. It's a free throw. You know what I'm talking about? 15 foot away. Shoot that motherfucker because you're free to do so. A goddamn free throw. Everybody in the NBA should be at least 80% free throw shooters, no matter how big or tall you are. 80%. We got to get it up. We shot as a team 77% from the free throw. They shot 78, just a tick better. We got 38 rebounds. Wow, to their 37. And this is with them having Wemby on the team. Shout out to the Lakers for getting one more rebound than them. We got one more assist than them at 23 to their 22. We got one more steal than them. They're 8 to their 7. We got 5 blocks. They only got 1 block, ladies and gentlemen, with tall ass, skyscraper ass, alien arm ass Wemby, who's 13'7", with a 17-foot standing reach and a 35-foot wingspan, and that motherfucker only managed 1 block to our 5. Wow. Proud of my team. And ladies and gentlemen, even though it seemed like more, we got 12 turnovers to their 19. Remember I said, no matter how close or how far apart the game is, usually, not all the time, but usually he who has the less turnovers wins the game. Now, the game was a lot closer than it should have been, but I never expected us to blow them out, and I never expected them to blow us out. I know people were talking like we should have beat the brakes off of them. No, we shouldn't have beat the brakes off of them. You know what I'm saying? They have a young, strong, powerful team over there, and everybody on that motherfucker could score. And De'Aaron Fox wasn't even in. De'Aaron Fox was in. It very well could have gone another way. Or it might have stayed the same, but it definitely could have gone another way. You know what I'm saying? We were missing, they were missing 1 main guy. We was missing 2 main guys. And we ended up beating those dudes with 1 main guy and a bunch of role players around him. And Luka Doncic. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your game stats for the game. Let's go ahead and get up into the box scores of it all. The box scores of it all. Let's start with the Spurs. Let's start with Julian Champagnie. Y'all know I'm just going to do the minutes and his points. He gave you 14 points. He gave you 33 minutes. Julian Champagnie, motherfucker was killing us with them goddamn threes. Harrison Football Head Barnes, 14 minutes. 14 points, 28 minutes. Stefan Castle, 16 points, 37 minutes. Devin Vassell, 15 points, 37 minutes. Keldon Johnson, 12 points, 24 minutes. Jeremy Sokan, their fake-ass Rodman, 16 points, 23 minutes. Lindy Waters III, 6 points, 14 minutes. Kelly Olynyk, a nigga that we wanted at one point in time, only turned in 4 points in 9 minutes. trash. And Jordan McLaughlin, 0 points at 3 minutes. And ladies and gentlemen, that goes to Spurs punk ass box score numbers. Now let's get into my Lakers, your Lakers, our Lakers. But before I go, Made Man said Wemby doesn't look like an unstoppable giant last night. He sure did. We're about to get off into that right now. Shout out to a Made Man. Shout out to D Million. I like this, brother. I just stumbled upon your channel. Oh man, we got a new person. Hey, D Million, please feel free, brother, to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. This is Major Level Entertainment. I don't consider myself a pure Laker channel because I talk about everything else from health to sex to the Bible. But I'm glad you stumbled across this channel. Please tell other people you know about it. Tell people at your job. Tell people in your family. If you want your one-stop shop to everything that is going on in the world, from sports all the way down to religion, you come over here to the right channel, a Major Level Entertainment, D Million. Salute to D Million, man. Hit that like button, share button, subscribe button if you haven't already. If you're new to the channel, tell a friend, tell a family member about the channel. Also, you're listening. I want you to go over to a channel called Lakers in 5. I'm another main guy over there, Lakers in 5. Please go over there and subscribe to. That's my little brother channel. Go over there and subscribe to his channel. You want to talk about, if you're a Laker fan, you want to talk about the best Laker content in all of YouTube, please go subscribe to Lil Bro's channel, and then also become a member if you like to, because you know what I'm saying, he gives out money over there. He has perks. You know what I'm saying? We do raffles and trivia stuff over there, and then also we do live analysis of the game. You know what I'm saying? We do live takes. It is a pull-up show. You can pull up to that show. You can pull up to this show whenever I drop links. But for the most part, it's always a pull-up show over there. So while you subscribe to this channel, after you leave this show, please go to Lakers in 5. That's, the Lakers and then IN and then the number 5. Type it in YouTube, Lakers in 5. Please go over there and subscribe right now. We got over 13,000 subscribers, and we're trying to keep that family growing and going. All right. Shout out to D Million for showing up to the channel. Hey, D Million, if you come to the channel often and you come into the comment section, then I'll give you a wrench. And that'll turn your name blue like the other comments you see down there. Let me know that you're a loyal subscriber. Thank you for showing up to the channel once again, brother. Go James. He said, please like, share, and subscribe. Go James is Cuzzo. Cuzzo gonna let you know. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you're not already subscribed. D Million said, already did, bro. Oh, man, say less. Thank you. I appreciate the love and support, bro. Thank you. I promise you, you would not be disappointed over here at Major Level Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? My motto is real, raw, right. I'm going to cuss over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make you laugh, might make you cry, might make you think about some things. But feel free to pull up to any show that you see. Whenever you see me going live, you feel free to hit that notification button, bro. Really appreciate that. J Rod. I think J Rod might be new. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, bro. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong. I think you might be new, or you may not have been over here in a minute. But J Rod, same thing, brother. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Said Lakers got to trade LeBron while they can. A lot of people say that. We don't agree. And there's a bunch of reasons why I can get off into it. But yeah, feel free to subscribe, man. If you are a Laker fan, you know what I'm saying, I love to have Laker fans up here subscribing to the channel. Also, you don't have to be a Laker fan. You can be a fan of any team. I have a couple people up here that are not Laker fans at all. They're fans of other teams or just a fan of basketball itself. You don't have to be a Laker fan. I am a diehard Laker fan. I want other diehards up here, but you don't have to be a diehard Laker fan. The only thing I ask is that if you're not a Laker fan, just don't disrespect the team or the channel. That's the only thing I ask. Other than that, everybody's welcome up here on Major Level Entertainment. But, and don't be a troll. I don't do the trolling thing. Oh, my God, I don't do the trolling. I will boot a nigga so fast. It's not even funny. But feel free to come up here for any of my other shows that I talk about that's outside of sports. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to J Rod for coming up to the channel. And Made Man, he put purple heart, gold heart, purple heart, gold heart, purple heart, gold heart, purple. Shout out to Made Man and my guy. You know what I'm talking about? J Rod, name three reasons I like to hear the answer. 3 reasons for LeBron, not to trade LeBron. Well, okay, real quick. And I don't want to turn to a debate or anything, but it's just my personal opinion. I still believe that he can add some effectivity to the team in terms of the young guys. Yes, we got Marcus Smart. He's a vet. You got Luka. But LeBron, he brings the championship element to the team. He's the only person on the team that has been a champion now since AD is gone or whatever the case may be. And people may like him, love him, hate him, whatever the case may be, but he does bring championship pedigree to the team. And I believe that the guy still can learn something from him. So just his tutelage and his knowledge of the game, hate him or love him, he has 23 years, even more, a knowledge of the game, and it has showed in 4 championships in his career. So him being there is a benefit to the Lakers. And then especially if he falls into the role where he wanted to do some years ago, where he's like, okay, I'm going to take a back seat, which he's proven that, he didn't mind taking the back seat. So him taking the back seat and letting Luka cook or whatever the case may be, let the young Bulls cook or whatever, and he knows that his time is winding down. He becomes like that, almost like a grandfather or like the father to these young guys when it comes to kind of like a coach in the locker room and on the floor when it comes to these young guys. So definitely they can learn from his wisdom and knowledge of the game. That's number one. Number two, he's still dangerous. He may need more shooters around him now. He's kind of, falling on defense or whatever the case may be. But that's what you would expect from an 85-year-old man. You know what I'm saying? He can still play the ball, still play the game, obviously. And I often say up here on my little brother's channel that ballers are going to ball. No matter what arena they go to, they're going to ball. And then stars usually elevate in the playoffs. Now, just last year, he was just number 6 in MVP voting. Why is that significant? Most people be like, well, he wasn't number 1. Okay, no problem. These young guys are coming up. They're doing more. They're faster. You know what I'm saying? They have more energy. But the fact that he's 40 years old and top, that means he's at least top 10 still after 23 years in the NBA. People can hate him all they want to because they love another player, but that spells volumes to me that this dude is still, he's this age and he's still getting those MVP nods. Number 6. And I'm talking about in the world of Giannis, in the world of Luka, in the world of Jokic, in the world of Shea, in the world of Huda Halliburton and Bronson and Jaylen Brown still in there, Tatum, and all these great players right now. And a fraction of as old as he is. He got these dudes by 10 years or better, and he's still in the conversation. He averaged 24, 8, and 8 last year in the regular season. Those numbers bumped up to 25, 8, and 9 in the playoffs. He was effective. Yes, did we win? No, but it wasn't all on him. That was on the everybody collectively. So that's number 2. Get him there because he still impacts games. Sometimes, he can be a little crazy with the ball and turnover, whatever the case may be. But who doesn't do that? Luka does it. AR does it. All the good stars and players do it. I'm talking about at some point in time. But he still impacts games, how we win, how we lose, things like that. We was beating the hell out of teams last year, and he was the main reason why we was doing it. This is when AD was still here. This is after AD left. That's number 2. And then number 3, he's just, his IQ for the game, his knowledge and his mind for the game is good on any team. There's a reason why he's won a championship everywhere he's been. There's a reason why he won a championship with Cleveland, with Miami, and with Cleveland again, and then over here with the Lakers. There's a reason why. Now, people may say, oh, the Lakers championship was a fluke. It was a bubble championship. That's disrespectful as a Laker fan because that's the same year that Kobe passed away. And if we love Kobe like we say we love Kobe, especially a lot of Kobe fans, if we love Kobe like we say we love Kobe, that championship was dedicated to Kobe, who died January that year. And then it was a shortened season. But even hadn't COVID not happened, we was on the way to win. We was already number 1. We was number 1 in the West. I think we was number 1 in the NBA. So we're getting back to these winning ways. And with him being out and we're able to do what we're able to do, with just Luka on some night by itself, or AR and Luka, or just AR some nights by itself. LeBron comes back, he's just going to add to that. He's not going to mess up the chemistry of the team. Why? Because he is the chemistry of the team. He's the center of the team. And not the leader, not number one anymore. We know that. But he still can be the glue, the piece that holds the team together. Because out of all the people on the team, he's the only person with the championship background, championship pedigree. We need that. Nobody else on the team has ever tasted a championship. They may have gone to the finals, but never held that Larry O'Brien trophy up in the air and don't got rings at home on the mantle to show it. So those are my main reasons that, you know what I'm saying, I'm keeping LeBron on this squad. We're doing just great. You know what I'm saying? We're getting put out early. That's not all on him. That's on everybody else not stepping up. Obviously, the number says he steps up. It's the other people around him that needs to step up. And right now, the way it's looking, we got a bench this year. We got another big man, a viable center this year. AD didn't want to play center. He had to go. He left. We got a viable big man, and Ayton is starting to come into his own. He started to, a couple games a little shaky, whatever the case may be. But now I think he's starting to get it together, and we see it's paying heavy dividends out there. So that's my reason, young brother. Okay, before I engage with anybody else in the audience, let me go ahead and give my box scores. Okay, y'all know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to start from people who scored the less to the people who scored the most. So let's go ahead and give it off to Bronny. Bronny, 2 points, 5 minutes. Excuse me. 1 of 3 from the field. He didn't shoot a three-pointer. He didn't shoot any free throws. He got 1 rebound, no assist. Shout out to Nephew. Nephew going to pull it together. I'm not worried about Bronny at all. You know what I'm saying? Bronny got our love and support over here at Major Level Entertainment and over there at Lakers in 5. Nick Smith Jr., 2 points, 7 minutes. 1 of 1 from the field. He shot no threes. He shot no free throws, no rebounds, no assists. That's okay. He's going to pull it together. He only had 7 minutes out there. Dalton Connect, 3 points in 16 minutes. 1 of 3 from the 3, 1 of 4 from the field. No free throws, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Dalton Connect got to get it together, but he's most likely out the door. I like the kid, but we need passion. We need passion out there on that floor. If we don't have passion on that floor, we won't get that far. You know what I'm saying? We need everybody to be tied in and locked in. Okay? Jared Vanderbilt, 5 points, 17 minutes, 2 of 3 from the field. He finally made a three-pointer yesterday. His 50th 3, ladies and gentlemen, of his career. 1 of 2 from the 3, no free throws, no rebounds, which is not customary of Jared Vanderbilt, and 2 assists last night for Jared Vanderbilt. Jake LaRavia, my white nephew from Pasadena, California out here. 8 points, 38 minutes, 3 of 9 from the field. That's 33%, ladies and gentlemen. 1 of 5 from the 3. That's 20%, ladies and gentlemen. 1 of 2 from the free throw. That's 50%, ladies and gentlemen. 6 rebounds, 1 assist. Shout out to LaRavia for putting up the 6 rebounds. We needed that. He was 3rd on the team in rebounds, right behind DeAndre Ayton and Luka Doncic. Okay? Who's next? We have Jackson Hayes, 9 points, 15 minutes. Jackson Hayes has been a spark plug and energy that we need, that backup center that, he's been doing just enough, just doing enough of his part to impact games. So 9 points in 15 minutes, 3 of 4 from the field. He shot no three-pointer. He went 3 of 5 from the free throw. He gave you 4 rebounds and 1 assist. Jack's got to get those rebounds up for the amount of minutes he played. In 15 minutes, Jack should be getting 6, 7 rebounds at least. Jack should be averaging double digits in rebounds. I'm just saying. So shout out to Jackson Hayes. Okay, let's go ahead and get off into it. Rui Hachimura, my damn Japanese nephew. You know what I'm talking about? 15 points. We know he's going to do that. That's around his average. In 35 minutes, he shot 5 of 9 from the field. He shot 2 of 3 from the 3, 3 of 6 from the free throw, 2 rebounds, no assists. Rui Hachimura. Marcus Smart had a great game. A great game. I'm not gonna say it's great in terms of his shot, because he could have shot a lot better than what he did yesterday, but he still turned in 17 points in 34 minutes. 3 of 10 3 of 10 from the field goal, ladies and gentlemen. Coincidentally, 3 and 10, that's my birthday, March 10th. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Marcus Smart. You know what I'm talking about? Another March baby. You know what I'm talking about? So he shot 3 of 10, 30% from the field. He shot 1 of 7 from the 3. Horrible. Got to get those up. But he made all 10 of his free throws, ladies and gentlemen. That means Marcus Smart was being aggressive. That's why we got him over here. He's that dog. And for people to say he's not out there still able to contribute to a team, you're wrong. He gave you 5 rebounds, and he gave you 5 assists. 17 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and made all 10 of his free throws. 100% from the free throw line of Marcus Smart. He's part of the reason why we won the game yesterday. Okay. DeAndre Ayton, 22 points. Excellent game by DeAndre Ayton. In 33 minutes, 9 of 13 from the field. No three-pointers. He made all 4 of his free throws. He got you 10 rebounds, no assists. Double-double, another double-double from DeAndre Ayton, ladies and gentlemen. And the man of the hour, Luka Doncic, 35 points, 42 minutes. Shot horribly. 9 of 27 from the field. That's okay. We still won the goddamn game. 4 of 11 from the three-point line. That's not that bad. But we won the game. He made 13 of 17 from the free throw. He gave you 9 rebounds and 13 assists. Ladies and gentlemen, 35, 13, and 9. If he had 1 more rebound, he would have had a triple-double last night. Ladies and gentlemen, Luka Doncic continues to lead the pack when it comes to the MVP, leading the pack when it comes to that MVP run. I told everybody before the beginning of the season, I said, this is a revenge year for Luka. You know what I'm saying? He's been getting passed over to MVP for years now, but he's on the campaign. Fuck Shea, fuck Jokic, fuck Giannis, all those guys. He's on the campaign to say, you know what? I'm the number 1 motherfucker in the world as it stands right now. And don't let us be this dangerous in the playoffs, because he just very well may get MVP of the finals if we get there, ladies and gentlemen. No, excuse me, when we get there, ladies and gentlemen. And that is your box scores for our Los Angeles Lakers. Let me go back down here to the comments right quick. J-Rod said, I like Austin. He's a beast. Yep. Austin's been balling, man. I must admit he's been balling, doing his thing, holding the guys up while, our 2 main guys have been down. And I got to give a shout out to Austin. You know what I'm talking about? Frank Santini, the refs neutralized Wemby and the Spurs. Lakers didn't do shit. Okay, we knew that was coming. We knew somebody was going to come and be a hater, whatever the case may be. The Lakers did neutralize Wemby. Wemby neutralized Wemby. But everybody's entitled to their opinion. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming up to the channel, bro. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. You know what I'm talking about? Right now, we're 7-2. That's all I care about. People can hate all they want to, but we're 7-2 right now. So that's just what it is. We got to deal with it. Made man, Frank, what game did you watch? See, that's what I'm saying. See, one thing about major level entertainment, I got wolves and bloodhounds up here, that would hunt you down if you're disrespecting the team. See, people are still disrespecting, but we're 7-2 now, number 2 in the West. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, here's the thing. Not only are we number 2 in the West, but do you know we're number 2 in the entire NBA for the best record? We have the 2nd best record in all of the NBA, only behind the Thunder. So we're number 2 in the West, but we're number 2 in the West, and we're also number 2 in the league. Y'all gotta stop the hate. Matter of fact, because we're number 2 in the league, and because we're number 2 in the West, if you ain't got nothing nice to say about the team, I'd rather you just not say nothing at all. Y'all look foolish. What are we talking about? Now, if we was 2-7, talk your shit. But we're 7-2, ladies and gentlemen. That's not by surprise. We've been beating teams. We've been getting it done. No matter which way you look at it, we've been getting it done without LeBron, some games without Luka, some games without all our stars. We've been getting it done. So haters, you missed me with that. Go James says Nick Smith Jr. wasn't in the game because he keep throwing the ball away. JJ probably got scared and kept him out the game. Hey, very true, Cuzzo. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was just saying, like, he needs to stop being so OC with the ball and handle that rock a little bit better. Don't be OC. You don't have to be OC. Just slow the game down. Let the game come to you. Especially if you're a scorer. One thing about the game is going to come to shooters, scorers. It happens. It happens, ladies and gentlemen. Let the game come to you, because in the playoffs, we can't afford to be making a lot of turnovers. Right now, we're already scaring the fuck out of teams right now. I'm starting to feel it. But if we want to keep that edge, our key is holding on to the ball, making our free throws, and trying to guard the perimeter. Those are the three things that we need to fix. F. Gatlin says, where does LeBron fit in? F. Gatlin, I think you might be new to the channel. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Where does LeBron fit in? Well, LeBron still fits. You know what I'm saying? LeBron, he's another facilitator / scorer. So he can get these, he can get guys like Jackson Hayes the ball up high. He can get Aiden the ball up high, whatever the case may be. He can get all the lob threats, whatever lob threat we have on the team, the ball up. He definitely fits in. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? You can find a place, but pick a place for him to fit in. Pick a place. Does he fit into the? He's a power forward, or he's a small forward, or whatever the case may be. And he's gonna fit. He's gonna get in where he fit in. Just put it like that. He's gonna get in where he fit in at. Those who think LeBron won't fit in is really not watching basketball or haven't watched basketball the last 23 years that he's been in the game. He's going to fit in. Now, admittedly, he might come back a little rusty dealing with that sciatica. I know I deal with it now. It's a chronic issue, but he has all the best instructions and best medicine that are medical equipment that money can buy, and it'll get him back on the floor. He's getting acclimated right now. So by him having the chemistry with each of his teammates, or whatever, the chemistry is there just with the handshakes he do. Just a little update. He's already doing one-on-one action out there on the floor. Next step is working out, doing 5-on-5 action with the South Bay Lakers. Okay, that means something. He's starting to ramp up. I still believe that he can come back as late as the 23rd of November and as early as the time we play the Jazz for the second time on November 18th. And I do believe that is a in-season tournament game. I'm not sure. I have to check and be sure. But trust me, we don't need to explain how he fit in. You'll see when he comes back 23 years in this game, he knows what he's doing. He will find a way to fit in. Even if it only means he averages 17 points this year, he's going to find a way to fit in. This is LeBron. This ain't no bomb. This ain't some dude that just came in, or some rookie or somebody just came in and just trying to get acclimated to basketball. This is LeBron James. He knows more basketball than he doesn't know. So we have no doubt that he's going to fit in how he fit in. A JLFF. A Jiffle, you know what I'm talking about? Jiffler, you know what I'm talking about? Gotta love the haters. Absolutely, JLFF. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I welcome it. But we're 72, baby. That's all that matters to me. So, they can say it. They can say it all they want. You know what I'm talking about? Any trades you still want to make major, or are we set? You know what, JLFF? I'll give you two answers to that question. It's like what I said before. If we make no more trades, I'm okay. I do believe with the team I just saw, with us standing up and facing the threat of Wemby, the supposed threat of Wemby, and taking these teams down, hard-fought games, whether they're close or we beating niggas by 8, 9, 10 points, if we don't make no more trades, I am cool. Because I'd rather make no more trades than to make the wrong trade. You know what I'm saying? That's number one. Number two, if we were to make a trade, here's what I'm doing. Kleber, Gabe Vincent, and a pick for Nikola Vucevic. There goes your center. Now, he can be a backup or he can be a starter. Right now, he's balling over there with the Bulls. Me and DJ been wanting Kleber for Vooch for a long time. He spaces the floor. He may be slow, but excuse me, but he spaces the floor. He's a three-point shooter. He's shooting over 40% this year. He's get you over 10 rebounds this year. He averages 20 points again this year, like he did last year. He's clutch. He shot a clutch 3 to beat the Philadelphia 76ers the other night. So if I got to make a trade right now, it'd definitely be to acquire him. We get him, that's it. If they would take Cleaver and Gabe, I'll take that all day long because neither one of those add up to the productivity of Vucevic right now. So that'd just be like trimming the fat off a very, very delicious brisket. Right now, the Lakers are the brisket, and Kleber and Gabe is just unwanted fat. You know what I'm talking about? The unwanted fat cap. Cut that shit off. Throw it to the dogs. You know what I'm talking about? So that's what I'm looking at. Excuse me. F. Gatlin says, "Sorry, meant how would you? How? Okay. He said, how would I fit LeBron in? Once again, like I'm asking LeBron, what does he want to do? Like, you know, if I'm the coach, I'm going to ask him, hey, what do you want to do, LeBron? Like, you know, he's 23 years in the league, bro. Like, I mean, there's nothing that he can't do. We all know LeBron. Hate him or love him, you got to see. I hated Jordan, right? I hated Bird. I didn't hate them because they sucked. I hated them because they wasn't on our team. Do you understand what I'm saying? See, haters today hate these players because they love another player. They love Kobe, so they hate LeBron. They love LeBron, so they hate Curry. They love Curry, so they hate Durant. I'm not that kind of person. Are you an excellent basketball player on my team? Yes. Yes. I love you. You come to my team, you can help us win. I love you. There's no hater bone in me. If I say this all the time, I hated Jordan in the 80s or 90s. I hated Bird in the 80s. But if any one of those motherfuckers would have came to the Lakers, I would have been all over it like a cheap suit. I hated Jordan, but I wore the hell out of shoes. I got over 300 pairs of Jordans here at my house down here in LA, and then in my house in Brooklyn. I got a bunch of Jordans. But I hate the motherfucker. I hate him because of what he did to us. That's why I hated him. Hated Bird because of what he did to us. Dr. J, one of my favorite players. But in 1983, they beat our ass. You know? Hate these guys. But if they was on the team, hey, Barkley, one of my favorite power forwards of all time. Can't stand the motherfucker now when he talk. Love Barkley because, you know, I believe he's one of my favorite power forwards of all time for what he was able to do in his small frame. The nigga was only 6'4.5", 6'5", billed at 6'6", but he's going up against Malone, and he's going up against Cummings, and he's going up against Kevin Willis, and he's going up against Larry Nance, and he's going the first Larry Nance, not Larry Nance Jr. He's going up against all these motherfuckers and hanging with these niggas. And it was able to get 23,000 points in his career as a 6'5" power fucking forward. He's one of the greatest power forwards of all time. I hate him or love him, but he's one of the greatest. That was a chance where he almost came to the Lakers in the early 90s after he left Phoenix. There was a chance he could have came over here. Reason why he don't like the Lakers is because in the 11th hour, they turned the shit down because it was going to cost too much. See, I hate these motherfuckers, but come to the Lakers. I love you. Hated Pat Bev. Came over to the Lakers. I knew we needed that damn dog. Came over here. I supported it. Couldn't stand Rondo ass. The little ass. You know what I'm saying? Chili bean headed ass little nigga. He came over here to the Lakers and helped us get a championship. Now, Rondo was loved in all LA. Marcus Smart. He was another Rondo-like guy. You know, he was a pest. On defense, like, oh, God damn, I hate to play against this dude. God damn it. Now, love that nigga on the team. And guess what? Everybody in LA love him. I hated Luka. He used to kick our asses. Shoot a motherfucking three from the fucking parking lot. The lucky shit goes in. I'm like, this motherfucker. And then he laughs at us. Ha, ha, ha. Now he's on my squad, ladies and gentlemen. You see how that worked? I'm not one of those fans that are Laker fans, that call myself a Laker fan. But just because another star come over here, because this is the house that Kobe built, I love Kobe so much that I hate other stars. And unfortunately, that's what a lot of Laker fans do. We love Kobe so much. He didn't have enough room in our heart for LeBron. I'm not like that. That's not a Laker fan to me. That's a Kobe fan. I'm a Kobe fan, but I'm not just a Kobe fan. I'm a Laker fan. I was a Laker fan long before Kobe came into the Lakers. I was a Laker fan when Kobe was a baby. Before he even picked up a basketball, I was a Laker fan. I've been a Laker fan since '79. You could maybe even further than that, because my dad used to have me watching the games with him back in '77 when I was a baby. You know what I'm saying? So I've been a Laker fan for 50 goddamn years, my whole goddamn life. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen a lot of stars come and go. I seen Magic get drafted to the Lakers in 1979. I saw that with my own two eyes. I saw Worthy come. Matter of fact, not only did I see Worthy come over, I saw the 1982 NCAA championship North Carolina when I saw that. I saw before Jordan came to the league. I saw that. Sam Perkins and Michael Jordan and James Worthy. I saw that shit. I saw it with my own two eyes. And my pops was like, we're going to get that dude. We're going to get James Worthy. We're going to get Worthy. Watch, son. And in 1982, after the 83, we got Worthy. We got him. And he became Big Game James when our stars went down and he took over the goddamn playoffs. Big Game James. I've been around, ladies and gentlemen. I was here when we got Orlando Woolridge from the Bulls. I was here when we got I was here when we got Eric Man. Nick Van Exel came over. Eldon Campbell came over. When Vlade Divac came over, right when Michael Thompson was going down and Kareem had left in 1989. Here come Vlade Divac. When Magic came back for a stint of time in 1995, 96, when he came back, I was there. When Eddie Jones was the next breakout star in LA, I was there. When Shaq came over to the team, matter of fact, a year and a half, 2 years before Shaq came to the team, I was like, we're going to get him. We got him 2 years later in 1996. I said, LeBron's coming over here in 2017, ladies and gentlemen. I said it way back in 2017. Y'all hear me say it all the time on Lil Bro channel. 2 years later, going down the street, Chris Shaw, getting ready to cross going into the Adams corridor. I saw L.A. Bron on a billboard. And this was 2 years before the motherfucker came. 2 years later, he comes to the goddamn Lakers. Same thing with Shaq. Seen Shaq on bus stop billboards. Shaq and somebody superimposed him in a Laker uniform. 2 years later, he comes over to the Lakers. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, you talking to a nigga that's been around this shit longer than a lot of these players have been alive. I'm telling you, I'm not always right, but I'm right more often than I'm not. Trust and believe me when I tell you it'll come out my mouth. LeBron is going to fit in. When he comes back, he's going to fit in. I expect him to come back and get reacclimated to the team right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to go on a tear. I'm going to say it again. Our record this year, our last year with him was 47-35. Didn't I tell y'all when we got J.J. Redick in his first year, didn't I tell y'all we was going to be 50 or more games? What did we do? 50-32. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you again, if we went 50-32 with the team we had last year, no viable center for most of the year. Now we got a viable center. Now we got dogs that we've been asking for last year. We are a better team this year than we were last year. Now with a coach that's in his sophomore year, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, we're winning over 50 games for certain. I'm going to say, and I'm being nice when I say this, between 50 and 55 wins. And we could very well go past that. But I'm saying between 52 and 55 wins. We're going to be on the low end, 52-30 or 55-27. Watch. Come back here at the end of the year and say, Major, you was right. You said we were going to win over 50 games. We're trending up, ladies and gentlemen. And I promise you, we get to the playoffs, we will not be getting put out in the first. I promise you we won't get put out in the I promise you we won't get put out in the first round. I'll make a bet right now. I bet motherfuckers $1,000 right now we will not get put. I don't give a fuck who we play. We would not get put out in the first round. I promise you we won't. We on a tear this year. Let LeBron come back healthy. AR healthy. Everybody's bought in. Everybody's balling the way they've been balling. And then LeBron comes back, he gets acclimated, and he adds his 2 cents in. Ladies and gentlemen, we are a dangerous team. Don't y'all see that? Are y'all seeing what I see? Y'all remember that song from way back in the day? Do you see what I see? A song, a song. Don't make me sing up around this motherfucker. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a championship year. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I said it last year. Of course, I'm a Lakers fan. I'm going to say that. But this really feels like a championship year. And it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas in November. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what I'm talking about? It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store. But the prettiest sight you see is the hollow that would be at your own front door. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, don't make me sing, goddammit, Bing Crosby, Frank Sinatra. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, we going for 19. Notice I said 19, not 18. For those of y'all that are new that don't know me, I count the NBL championship we won in 1948 before we came to LA. It's 18 already. We already got 18. We win this one. We got 19. Fuck what y'all talking about. 19 championships. Number 19 is coming to Los Angeles, whether the haters like it or not. Trust me. Trust me, y'all. Before LeBron leaves the NBA, he bringing 19 over here to the Lakers. Oh, and here's another bold statement, hot take. If we win this year, we're going to repeat. You heard it here first on Major Level Entertainment. If we win 2026, we will repeat. Things are starting to fall into play right now. We got Mark Walter. I know him well. Savvy businessman, savvy business acumen. There's a reason why the Dodgers won the last couple years in a row. That motherfucker ain't scared to spend the proper amount of money we need to get the stars over here, the people that we need, the best pieces. You think they ain't working on something right now? I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, this is the best time to be a Laker fan and a Laker player. Things are changing. New changes are on the horizon, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm just going to sit back and fall back and say, you know what? Wait and see. What I tell y'all last year? What was my motto? I said, wait and see. Haters going to argue me down. I'm not arguing with nobody this year. I told DJ, I said, I'm not arguing. Wait and see. I ain't got to argue with you. Just wait and see. Now we ain't got Genie Bus at the helm. This Mark Walter dude just secured the $10 billion price tag for the Lakers. He just secured it. Just got the paperwork finished. Now, that means he's complete owner of the team now. He's complete. Ladies and gentlemen, it's over. Get ready for that Laker dynasty to come back. We're about to supplant everybody that has stood in our way all this time, all these years, and we're not making the right moves and the right decisions. Trust me, we're going to make the right moves and right decisions. And those who ain't with the team, who ain't with the championship winning ways of the team, will get off this team one way or the other, either via trade or you get ran off this team. This Mark Walter don't play. I'm telling y'all what I know. And don't be surprised if he don't bring Magic somewhere back in the fray. Those two are friends, good friends, great friends. Own the Dodgers together, a portion of the Dodgers together. Always hanging out. They was at the game the other night. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, something dangerous is coming to Los Angeles, California. And I'm down here, so I know, and my ears is to the streets because I'm still in the streets like that. I'm in the streets, and I'm partially in the street. I know. I still hear shit. I still got a lot of powerful connections out there. So I hear shit that motherfuckers ain't gonna hear. I'm telling you what I know. Something is happening. And they're working behind the scenes. And don't be surprised if in the next 2 years, when LeBron is gone, because LeBron will be gone in 2 years, Giannis become a topic of discussion. They're already talking about him now. I'm just saying. I'm not going to get into details, though. We talk about it in another show. I'm not going to get into details, but I'm telling y'all what I feel and what I know. All right? So let me go ahead and get off into the next few games, getting up to 20 games, because remember, DJ will be doing the 20 game. What do Laker fans think our record will be in 20 games? Also, I've already done what do you think our record will be by the time LeBron comes back? If LeBron comes back the earliest, November 18th, that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. LeBron is 6 games away if he comes back November 18th. If he comes back the latest, November 23rd, then that means he's 7 games away. Here's who we have in the next 7 games. We got the Hawks. We play them in Atlanta. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a W. Now, is it an easy W? No. Now, we should get this W. Of course, stranger things have happened, but we should get this W. Ladies and gentlemen, we should be a win with the Hawks. The Hornets, that should be a W. Is it going to be an easy W? No. Stranger things have happened, but we should get that win with the Hornets. Ladies and gentlemen, Wednesday, the November 12th, this is the game that we play the Thunder. This is the game that DJ is going to do the drawing. Okay? We play the Thunder at their house. Is it going to be a tough game? You bet your ass it's going to be a tough game. But ladies and gentlemen, I think we take them. If we don't take them, this game, we will take them the next time we play them. So that game could be a wash. Let's just say we lose that game. Okay? I'm not scared to say we lose that game. So thus far, I have us beating the Hawks, beating the Hornets, dropping to the Thunder to give us our 3rd loss of the season, ladies and gentlemen. We play the Pelicans 2 days later on November 14th. That is the next in-season tournament game, ladies and gentlemen. Will it be an easy game? No. But we shall neutralize the Pelicans. We shall beat the Pelicans. We're not worried about Zion. He's pretty much the only guy over there. We're not worried about anybody else. We're going to neutralize Zion like we neutralized Wemby. We're going to win that game. Ladies and gentlemen, we're now 4-1 from the Hawks, the Hornets, the Thunder, and the Pelicans. We're now 4-1, giving us a record of 11-3 now. Then the next day, after the in-season tournament, here come the Bucks. That's the 5th game of our 5-game road trip. Ladies and gentlemen, we may fall to the Bucks. That's going to put us at 11-4. No problem. Because we're playing a back-to-back. If we beat the Pelicans, playing a back-to-back, we ain't really been too good with back-to-backs. We may lose to the Bucks. I'm expecting us to possibly drop to the Bucks. So that'll make us on a record on the road. That would give us a 3-2 record. We beat the Hawks, we beat the Hornets, we lose to the Thunder. That's 1 game. We beat the Pelicans, we lose to the Bucks. That's 3-2. Ladies and gentlemen, giving us the record of, let's see. Excuse me. We beat the Hawks, we're 8-2. We beat the Hornets, we're 9-2. We beat the Thunder, we're 9-3. Lose to the Thunder, we're 9-3. Beat the Pelicans, we're 10-3. Lose to the Bucks, we're 10-4. Ladies and gentlemen, we're 10-4. Okay. Now, these are the 2 games LeBron might come back. One of those 2 Jazz games, the November 18th or November 23rd, we're 10-4 thus far, right? Let's say LeBron comes back. We come back home. We play the Jazz at our house, Crypto.com. We beat the Jazz. Is it going to be an easy game? No. Stranger things have happened. We beat the Jazz for our 11th win of the game, of the year. Okay, now we're 11-4. We turn around and play the Jazz 5 days later. This is another game LeBron could return if he doesn't return the 18th. We play the Jazz again, but at their house. Do I believe we beat the Jazz? Yes. Is it going to be a tough game? No. Stranger things have happened. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are 12-4 by the time LeBron gets back, like I said. I said by the time in 16 games, LeBron will be out at least 14 to 16 games. In 16 games, we'll be 12-4. We should be about 12-4. Okay, but we're only 16 games in. We're trying to get to 20 games, right? Okay, so we play the Jazz November 23rd. Now, there's a 5-day gap in between November 18th and November 23rd before we play again. So we play the Jazz on November 18th. We don't play nobody again until November 23rd, which is the Jazz again. This time we play them at their house in Utah. Okay? So let's say we're 12-4 by November 23rd. Ladies and gentlemen, we play the Clippers at our house. Is it going to be a tough game? Yes. Stranger things have happened. Could we beat them? Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we beat them. Now we're 13-4. We turn around 3 days later. Oh, and that's the in-season tournament game as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we turn around 3 days later and play the Mavs. The AD-less Mavs. Mavs ain't really doing anything. No Kyrie, no AD. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now 14-4. We got 2 more games to go, and here it goes. We play the Pelicans to end out November. We should beat the Pelicans because this time we're at our house. Is it going to be a tough game? Yes, it always is. Teams come out to play us. Now we're 15-4, ladies and gentlemen. We turn around the next day, back-to-back, and play the Suns. Now, even though we play the Suns at our house, is the Suns a dangerous team? Yes, they can be very dangerous. I'll give them the win just for good measure, just to say, okay, they got we're not so invincible where we can't be beat. So let's say the Suns beat us that time at home. If the Suns beat us that time at home, ladies and gentlemen, we're 15-5. I said we're going to be 14-6 in 20 games, but this would make us 15-5. Now, I could be wrong. Some games that I said we will win, we might lose. Some games I said we might lose, we might win. But we will. But in the next couple games, we should only lose the next 3 games and win the next 12. So, ladies and gentlemen, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 11 more games. 72, 11 more games to the end. So we should go. So in the 11-game stretch, we should go 8-3. Is what I'm saying. We should go 8-3 in the 11 games. So from the Hawks on November 8th all the way down to the Suns on December 1st, we should go at least 8-3, or at best 8-3. At best 8-3. We could very well win it out. We could win all. What if we win all 11 games? Well, I will stand corrected, and I would love to be wrong about that. Well, if we go 8-3, ladies and gentlemen, that still puts us in a condition whereby we're 15-5, 20 games in. And then here come the back-to-backs again. Here comes, now we have a 6-game road trip. And here are the 6 games, ladies and gentlemen. We have a back-to-back with the Raptors and the Celtics, December 4th and December the 5th. That's a back-to-back. We play them on the road. And then we turn around and then we fly to Philadelphia where we play the 76ers. Then we turn back around 11 days later. Ladies and gentlemen, between December the 7th and December the 18th, that's an 11-day stretch. We come back and we play the Jazz again for the 3rd time. And then we come back home to play the Clippers. But the Clippers will be at their house, but of course we're still in LA, so it's our house. You know what I'm talking about? Then we turn around and play the Suns. And then that'll end a 6-game road trip. Okay? But we're not going to get off into that until that time comes. But within that time, in that stretch, I think we can beat the Raptors. I think we can beat the Celtics. 76ers is going to be a tough out. Let's say we drop to them, but then beat the Jazz. Now we're 3-1, 4 games in. Let's say if the Clippers beat us. Let's say if we beat the Clippers last time, they beat us at home this time. Now we're 3-2. Let's say if the Suns beat us last time, they beat us this time, December 23rd. We beat them last time, they beat us this time. So we're 3-3. We could very well go 3-3 in those 6 road games in December. And then we come home for 5 games. Ladies and gentlemen, it is imperative that we win all our home games or most of our home games. So that's what we're looking like between the Hawks, November the 8th, all the way down to the beginning of December, the Suns, December the 1st, when we play the Suns at crypto.com. Ladies and gentlemen, I said 14-6. but it looks like we could go 15-5. And by time LeBron should be back. Now, whatever trades we're working on, they're working behind the scenes, and we won't know anything until December comes. But something is a brewing, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go back up here to the comments and see what y'all talking about. Where we at? He said, hey, Unc, what you chatting about? Hey, man, talking about the Lakers, you know what I'm saying, the win streak we have, the dangerous road that we have up ahead. Look like you might be new to the channel, young man. If you are new, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel right now. You know what I'm saying? I talk about more than just sports. Talk about everything you want to talk about. Y'all can even give me some comments down in the chat of what y'all want me to talk about next. You know what I'm saying? In between the Laker games or whatever the case may be, I might do another show. I do a show on health. Stick around for my health show series. I do a show on weightlifting, getting your training up and all that stuff. I do a show on religion. Whatever you want to talk about, you know what I'm saying? Put it down in the comments and I'll turn it into a show. And then I might even make it a pull-up show for you. You know what I'm talking about? A shout out to man. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. The Young Disciple, I like that name. You know what I'm saying? I love that name, Young Disciple. LeBron will be the reason this team wins. I'm with you, nephew. If you are new to the channel, looks like you are, please hit that like button, hit that share button, hit the subscribe button. I talk about more than just sports over here. If you want to, I'm your one-stop shop for everything you want to talk about. Welcome to the show, A Young Disciple. You know what I'm saying? Please hit that subscribe button. Go James says, I was there. He laughing at me. And what I do, cuzzo, what I do. H. Davis says, young hush up. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about. H. Davis. Demetria Lee says, bet. Demetrius Lee. Hey, if you're new to the channel, I think I've seen you before, but if you're new to the channel, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Radio Star Killer, I was there too. Vibes were high. That's what I'm talking about. Radio Star Killer. If you are new to the channel, please hit that like button, subscribe button. I'm seeing a lot of new people in here, man. Y'all showing me love today. Said the best chemistry since 2019, 2020 for real. Absolutely. Absolutely. You can feel the electricity in the air. You know what I'm talking about? Radio Star Killer says singing Christmas carols. Hey, man, sometime I might break out into a concert up in here. You know what I'm talking about? If I got the time to do it. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Radio Star Killer. He said 17, 18, 19, Lakers in 5. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Star Killer. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, subscribe to this channel right now. Mark Walter ain't that Saudi money though. Yeah, man. Yeah, he got that cheese, man. You know what I'm talking about? And I expect him to spend it. You know what I'm talking about? Go James is the crying emoji with the trophy. You know what I'm talking about? He's crying because he know we gonna get another trophy. Don't worry about it, cuzzo. I'll be there to comfort you. You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna get that trophy. You know what I'm talking about? And then we're gonna have that parade that we didn't have back in 2020. We owe it to Kobe. We owe it to everybody that's put on a Laker uniform. We owe it to the fans, ladies and gentlemen. Demetrius Lee says, keep dreaming. This is major level entertainment, man. You know, we're going to do what we does. You know what I'm talking about? Star Killer says, stay on that side. You know how we talk about the Radio Star Killer. Said, them white boys hooping. This is the Snowtime Lakers. Hey, I like that name. The Snowtime Lakers. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't no shame in my game. You know what I'm talking about? They balling. I can't hate on the white guys. You know what I'm talking about? Eric Sellers said, wait till LeBron come back. The Lakers are so back. Eric Sellers, look like you're new to the channel. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, young brother. Come over here, talk some Laker basketball with your boy, your uncle, your best friend, a major, ladies and gentlemen. Eric Sellers says Maxey and Gabe and Dalton are in some picks for something. Yeah, you might be on to something, young brother. You might be on to something. I definitely believe that we can get somebody decent enough come over here. Maybe another 3-and-D guy or, another viable center who's better than Jackson. Who knows? All I know is that they're working on something, and I'm excited about it. Shout out to Eric Sellers. Once again, hit that subscribe button while you're here. Free Thinker says Leroy should just retire. He's not even hurt. Faking sciatica so he can stay home and clean up. Stay home and clean up any evidence involved. This so-called GOAT and his load management BS. See, here's the thing. Do anybody say anything when Kawhi is load managing and Kawhi is barely 30, barely in his 30s. Does anybody say anything about that? Also, LeBron ain't really been home. He's been at the games. Have you noticed that? And LeBron is sitting on that high chair. Now, for a person that knows about sciatica intimately, like I do, having dealing with the chronic issue myself, and wife being a doctor, trust me, he ain't faking sciatica. I could tell I know that walk. Even standing up hurts. But he just happened to have the equipment. He have the money to get the best of equipment. You know what I mean? I know if I got certain equipment that allows me to be able to walk upright and stand and do my jobs every day, I know he has the equipment. And that nigga's a billionaire. I got money now, but he's the billionaire. So I know if I got $20,000-$30,000 equipment, I know that motherfucker got $20,000-$30,000 equipment or even more. And plus, he got the best access to the best therapists in the world, and chiropractors in the world. So he's not faking. But I understand you one of the guys that hate LeBron. No problem. Anyway, thank you for coming to the show. Appreciate you for coming to the show. Says Leroy will come back and ruin the team. All he does is hold Austin back. The kid could be a star on any other team. Yeah, that's why a lot of Laker fans we don't care for Austin on the team. You know what I'm saying? Because Austin and Luka is redundant. That's what we've been saying. Like Austin, we agree that he's too good to just be sitting on the bench. But we would want him to come off the bench because we already have Austin and Luka. He's a better Austin, pretty much. Hardly any defense to speak of, and can score the ball. But Luka has a higher IQ and can facilitate the ball. So we don't need redundancy. We don't need Austin Reeves. You know what I'm saying? If he can't come off the bench, we will want him to go to another team and get something back better for him. So it is what it is. It's going to do what it's going to do. LeBron doesn't hold anybody back. If you are a basketball player, you hold you back. I don't want that. That's weak. I get on people all the time when I say, look at it like this. Let's say all of us down here in the comments, right? We're all working on a job. We're working at a warehouse, let's just say. Such and such is a forklift driver. Such and such is a manager. Now, I'm the manager of the company. My job is to make sure that I get contracts and all these things to keep the business going, to keep money in y'all pocket, keep money in my pocket. I'm the manager of the company. I got to deal with all the hard shit, the paperwork and the contracts and all this shit. All you got to do is drive forklifts and load and offload trucks. Are you going to expect me, the manager, to come down to the floor and do your job as a forklift driver? I gave you the instructions when you first came in. I gave you your itinerary. I gave you your agenda for the day. And you said, I can't do it. Boss, you come down here and do it for me. Am I holding you back or are you holding you back? See, everybody like to blame LeBron because other people ain't balling. LeBron is not there to help you throw up a three-point shot that's unwarranted. LeBron is not there to help you turn over the ball. He turns over the ball himself, but he's not there. It's not his fault that other dudes is not stepping up. You are an NBA player. Get your money. If I'm out there, God damn it, I'm getting my money. I'm getting my money. I'm doing whatever it takes for me to elevate my game. I'm not waiting on LeBron to help me elevate my game. Oh, no, King, here it comes. Oh, let me. Oh, no. You hold you back. Stop blaming LeBron for every goddamn thing that these players do or don't do. If you hate him, fine. Hate him. He's not going to lose any sleep. We're not going to lose any sleep. Hate him. Hate him till the cows come home. Goddamn. But don't blame the motherfucker for other people fucking up. You see your moment, steal your moment. If Austin Reeves is going to be a star on any other team, then guess where Austin could go? To any other team. We're not holding him here. He wants to stay here. So I'm just keeping it bad with you. I don't care if he stay here or if he don't. If he stay here, or if he don't stay here. You know what I'm saying? I want him to go for somebody. I believe we can still get somebody better than him that can fit the team a little bit more. We don't need Austin Reeves and Luka around at the same time, but we know he's too good to go to the bench. So let the chips fall where they may. And if they decide to want to give him 30, 40 million or whatever the case may be, we're going to have to eat that up. I'm not going to be mad. It's still my team. I got to do what we got to do. You know what I'm talking about? But if it's me, I'm not giving him no 40 million. I'm not doing that. Get your trade value up so we can use you as a bargaining chip to go get somebody else that can fit the scheme a little bit better. That's not so redundant. That's my thing. H. Davis says, free thinkers, you were tripping. Let them trip, nephew. It's all good. But that's where we at with it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Now, once again, if you're new to this channel, please like, share, subscribe to this channel. If you see me going live, hit that notification bell. I normally put up a live a couple hours before I go live or a day or two before I go live. But whenever you see Major Level going live, hit that notification bell. I set up my live, hit that notification bell so you can be one of the few people that come in and give your take, give your comment down there. Once again, like and subscribe to this channel and tell a friend, family member, loved one about this channel. If you talk about anything Laker, if you talk about anything that's sports, if you want to talk about anything that's going on in the world today, from politics all the way down to religion, I am your one-stop shop. Major Level Entertainment. Real, raw, right. On behalf of everybody over here at Major Level Entertainment, the Major Level Mafia, this is your boy, Big Major. Nephew says, I have 130 subscribers. Thank you. I really appreciate all the love. I went from 126 today to 130. That means 4 new subscribers. 4 new people added on to the Major Level Mafia. I really do appreciate the love and respect, y'all. On behalf of everybody over here at Major Level Entertainment, the Major Level Mafia, this is your boy, your cousin, your brother, your best friend, your uncle, a big motherfucking Major. We are out. Peace. Have a great rest of y'all day, y'all. Peace.
Everything I did was major, and I'm getting major paper. Every time I rip a track, the shreds like a cheese grater. When I hit your spot, it ain't no way that no one can save ya. Like I said before, anything I do, I'ma do with major. Everything I do is major, and I'm getting major paper. Every time I rip a track, the shreds like a cheese grater. When I hit your spot, it ain't no way that no one can save ya. Like I said before, anything I do, I'ma do with major. Everything I do is major, and I'm getting major paper. Every time I rip a track, the shreds like a cheese grater. When I hit your spot, it ain't no way that no one can save ya. Like I said before, anything I do, I'ma do with major. Everything I do is major, and I'm getting major paper. Every time I rip a track, the shreds like a cheese grater. When I hit your spot, it ain't no way